Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today, courtesy of HTX TCG Hunter on the Backrooms Discord, I actually managed to get these from him in exchange for a cool Backrooms card to add to his collection. And he gave me a lot of cool stuff. He has 6 of these booster packs and a couple of these decks. It's like very interesting. So I'm really looking forward to checking this out. So I looked into the game just a little bit, learning about the mechanics. So the idea is that each player is going to have 3 bases, and the goal is to destroy the opponent's bases. So these are resource counters I'm using. Max is 20 resources for each player, and then each player basically will want to have a 12-sided die to use for attacking. So I have here a couple of starter decks. I have the Batarian deck and the Celestial deck. I guess this is the Chaos Ascension expansion or a set. Okay, so let's just read the little description they have on the back.
Legions of Will is a strategy-based trading card game. Command your own army in an epic battle between good and evil. Create and expand your bases. Upgrade to increase your capacity, defense, and resource. Overwhelm your opponents and destroy each of their bases to win the game.
So as you can see, these have some ratings on the back. Looks like this one's going to be an easier difficulty to play. So it's a little bit harder, but also really strong. But this one has heavy synergy, so looking forward to seeing how those play out. And then the 6 boosters here, 60 extra cards on top of however many are in here. So it doesn't give me a number, so let's just open it up. Start with the cool looking Chaos Ascension deck. And here's the bases. When a base is destroyed during your main phase, you can pay resources in order to reactivate it. So as you can see, we have 4, 5, and 6 for the resources. And then the bases themselves, we have this nice art, Celestial Gate here. We have the City of Seraphim, and we have the Tower of Divinity. These basically will just hang out, and you can attach cards to them. You can attach what are called trap cards, which can be activated in response to certain actions. And then you have units, which can help protect your bases from damage. And those are the main things I believe that are attached to these. So this game is all about managing resources. So each of the bases will give you resources at the start of the turn. So 2 resources, 4 resources, 3 resources. They also have a capacity, which is the middle number, that allows you to attach units and stuff to them, and that shows the maximum number that can be attached. And then we have the defense, which is the health of the base. So do that much damage in a single turn, and the base is destroyed. Damage doesn't carry over between turns, so it's just at the end of the turn, it'll go away. The reset phase, or basically the untap phase where everything becomes active again. You have the effect phase where you get your resources for the turn from all of your permanents out. And then you have the main phase where you can play cards or move units between your bases. And then you have the battle phase, so you can choose if you want to use your units to attack the opponent's bases. And then the opponent is able to defend and use different cards to try to help themselves or stop you in some manner. Then there's a main phase 2 where you can again play cards or move units around between bases. And then the end phase where you're going to discard down to your hand size, which as far as I know is just 2. So 2 cards is your hand size. You'll always draw back up to 2 basically. All right, so that looks pretty handy. Let's take a look at the cards. The art looks pretty interesting. This looks nice, the Eternal Fountain. So with the upgrades here, they are attached to bases and they improve the base, whatever aspects it shows there. So this would basically give a base more capacity. It lets base have more cards attached to it. And then usually the cards will have some kind of an ability. So like whenever your unit attacks this base, you gain 1 resource. So that seems like a good way to siphon resources off. And then the top right number is the cost that it and resources that you have to pay to play that card. So being limited to 20 means that I'm sure you'll probably be able to go through a lot of resources pretty quickly depending on how many cards you end up playing. Alright, so another upgrade, Angelic Orb, Fountain of Essence, that looks cool. Some really cool art. Francisco K. Okay, I recognize him from the Backrooms. Containment, here's a trap card. So this can be attached to a base for 2 resources. It attaches face down and then it has a cost, or in this case it's pay 0. And this lets you put a target unit an opponent controls on top of its owner's deck. So that could be really useful for just throwing somebody's game plan off. Got Angelic Sigil, another trap. This looks like pay 3 to prevent damage dealt by units your opponents control unless they pay 2 for each of those units. Okay. Preordained. Alright, if you want to pause and just take a look at what the card does, I'm gonna just go through to see all the art. Domination, Atonement, 3 of those. Zadnam's Decree, got 3 of those. Archon's Intervention, ooh, I like that. That's really cool, 1 of those. Divine Vengeance, it's an action card. So action cards get played for their resource cost and then just do a thing and then go away, like you would expect. Like a spell card, for instance. That is a great illustration. 2 of those. Gammy, ooh, creepy. Definitely like biblically accurate angels with all the eyes. All right, so units, like this one, for instance, you pay the resource cost and then they attach to a base, and then they have 2 numbers on the bottom right, you can see here. So the right number is the easiest to describe. That's just the basically the damage they do and the health. So that's their power. And then on the left is the will, and that is what the die is used for. You roll the die, and you have to hit at least that number or higher in order to be able to attack with them successfully. Okay, ooh, we got 4 of those. Okay, we got Guardian Angel. No ability there, just pretty low to roll, but 3 damage. Remiel. Dang, that guy looks awesome. Really like the halo and the diffused light around him. His creepy eyes, really cool. Got 1 of those, he's a big guy. Angel of Silence, 7 for 7 and 7. That's pretty cool. Expensive, but 7 power sounds pretty good. And then other units stationed in the same base as Angel of Silence gain +1 power. That's pretty nice. Make everything stronger. Arosa, the Fallen Death. Dang, 8. It's expensive, but 8. It's pretty nice. That's 3 of those. Gariel. It's another Angel of Purification. Oh, we got the cover guy. Nice. 6 for a 6/6. Ooh, scary. Pay X, prevent that much damage dealt to units stationed in the same base as Angel of Purification. Okay, that's cool. Got 2 of those. Celestial Angel. 5 for a 5/3. I like that. Whenever a unit you control attacks, you may roll twice for will. That's definitely gonna up your chances of getting a successful attack in. We got the Angel of Revelation, the final card. 6 for a 6/9. Ooh, 9. When you play Angel of Revelation, your opponents can't attack any of your bases until your next turn. Nice. Expensive, but you get a whole free turn, basically. Well, I guess 6 isn't too bad. Alright, so that is the Celestial deck. Okay, so got the bases there. Pretty cool. Looks fun. Alright, let's check out the Batarian deck. See what this is like. I love this guy, his goofy little face. And a funny green guy. Okay, let's open it up. Another reference card. Always useful to have. Okay, and these ones, look, the numbers are different. 5, 6, and a 6. Oh, look at this guy. Tree Man. Elder Triaka. 3, 4. We got just a Triaka, okay. Stats are slightly different. 5, 4, 3. And Triaka Forest. Ooh, look at the Batarians you play cost 1 less to play. I'm sure that's probably pretty useful. 4, 4, 2. Field of Flowers. Ooh, this is a very different looking deck already with this first one. Pretty nice improvement on the stats, especially the resource stat. Wait, that's the defense. Okay, there we go, yeah. Just realized the colors, so they're a little slight. The colors actually do inform you of which way they go. So defense is the bottom one, capacity is the middle one, and then resources. So it's +1 resource, +2 capacity, +4 defense. Resourceful Meditation. Triaka Pop. Look at this. As long as Triaka Pot is attached to a base, it becomes a living base, can defend against attacking units. Ooh, that's interesting. Its power is equal to its total defense. Ooh. So the defense, man, imagine with that first card, that defense would be like 7, for instance, if it's attached to this one. Like, that's 7 with this one, so it can attack and has 7 health. Nice. Something in the Water. That's pretty cool. So it's a trap, so you attach to a base for 2. Then you pay 0 and you can destroy an attacking unit with power 4 or less. And then until your next turn, units your opponents control gain +2 will. That's dangerous, but +2 will, that makes it harder for them to roll. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we got 2 of those. Triaka Frog Patch. I love the little frogs. Okay, we got 3 of those. Batarian Haunting. Action Redeem. That strengthens your creatures. Or strengthens, so it makes your Batarians way easier to attack with. And the non-Batarians are a lot harder to attack with +3 will. So you gotta roll a lot higher to be able to do anything. Retreat. Got 4 of those, okay. Fair's Rage. Got 2 of those. Free Will. Ooh, that guy looks cool. Like the colors that they used here. Batarian Flower. That's cool. For 1, you get to either buff a unit or make a unit less good for the rest of the turn. Got 2 of those. Tyrian Owl. Ooh, I like that. That's spooky. Look at the little eyes. Got 4 of those. Baterian Soldier. Lots of Baterians in this deck. Lots of Baterian Synergy. Got 2 of those. Triaka Frog. Nice. Free resource when it's destroyed. 3 of those. Awaken Baterian. When it dies, you get resources. That's nice. Got 2 of those. Baterian Warrior. There's the cover guy. Nice. Dang, he's 8 for a 6/8. He's beefy. He can only be blocked by 2 or more units. Nice. Got 2 of those. Elder Baterian. 4 for a 6/4. I like that. When you play him, you get to take the top 6 of your cards and just rearrange them. That's pretty cool. Got 3 of those. D-Ra the Protector. 8 for a 6/9. So, when you attack with him alone, you can pay 4, and then he can't be blocked. So that is 9 damage. That is wild. Alright, got 2 of him. Fair the Untamed. Another Baterian unit. Got 6 for an 8/6. He beefs up when you have units blocking him. So when he's blocked, he gets +2 power for every blocking unit. We got 2 of him. Alright, that looks cool. Honestly, I'm actually excited to give this game a try. It sounds pretty cool. And I'm looking forward to opening these boosters. Alright, thanks for watching. We're going to do a second video for these boosters, because I think that it would be fun to have a booster video and a starter video. So come back for the next video and we'll open up these 60 new cards and see what we get, see if there's anything that looks pretty cool that maybe we can augment our decks with. Alright, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Take care.